Week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see tight end Dawson Knox. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and touchdowns last week. It's the Bills and the Pats under the lights on Monday night.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 15 carries, 61 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll try the right side with Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing Jones. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later. They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On play action, Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Steps away. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Pollard. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pick. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Allen now on the sneak. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Allen taking it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Josh Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He'll field this at the 5. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now here's Pollard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Allen now on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 2nd and 2, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And that pick six just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. They run again with Harris. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And award that sack to Boogie Basham.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
He's brought down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Down to about the 23. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. And the next-gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one. On third down, it's Pollard. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Jones on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 36-yard line.
From the 36, Jones throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds here. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ben Mason, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now Allen. On the move to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Rolling to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DK Metcalf halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Jones. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This will be fielded inside to 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Jones on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to number 15. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Throwing, Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Patriots get a bit closer. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, it's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out to his left. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On play action, Allen He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard, his third rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this... ...25-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now out come the Bills. Well, they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
On play action, Allen steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Allen again. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Throwing is Allen on third. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Pollard again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances.
And this time he is in. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Damian Harris and the Patriot offense ready to take over again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick, and some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Jones. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans. Blitz coming, and down he goes. finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen now looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis from 17 yards out. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 27, Jones finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back, the bruiser from Alabama, Damian Harris.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Open man down the field is Henry.
Room here to run.
Down the right sideline. Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Pats are able to claw one back.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
82 yards.
And the Bills continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Returnable for Lockett. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Rolling to his right.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. On the move to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with